Buenas tardes. Got another video coming at you. This time it's going to be about affirmative to commands. So what's that mean and what's an affirmative to command? An affirmative just means you're telling someone to do something. You're not telling them don't do something. So affirmative just means it's a positive command or a command telling them you want them to do something. And in the to form, remember that's going to be when you're going to tell your friends to do something, tell your family member or a pet what to do, but it's not when you're telling a class what to do. If you hear me give commands, you'll notice that my commands are going to be different than what you would give your friends. So this affirmative to command is what you would tell each other or what I would tell one individual, not the whole class, all right? It's really easy to form. This is one of the easiest lessons that we've got here because all you do is drop the S. So you put your verb in the to form, which always has an S on it, like bailas, comes, bebes, sales. And then what you're going to do is drop the S, unless it's an irregular, and we'll go through the irregulars. But for most of them, drop the S, which is the end of the to form. For example, if I take the verb comes, you eat. If I drop the S and make it come, it just means eat. Okay, I turned it into a command. Notice it's really just the usted form. So a lot of students will say, I'll just use the usted form. Fine. I mean, it's exactly the same thing. So whichever way it sticks in your brain better, that's how you know to give an affirmative to command. If I want to say study, just one more example. Estudias is my to form, estudiar. And I just drop the S, and estudia means study. Okay. Let's talk about our irregulars. Take the wrong one away. Pretty straightforward. A lot of these are the ones, remember those go, present tense, pongo, hago, traigo, digo, hago, salgo. Not traer, but much of the rest of these are the same irregulars. So that might help trigger your memory. Ooh, this might be an irregular affirmative to command. So poner, pon. Tener, ten. Venir, ven. Salir, sal. Hacer, haz. We couldn't leave it a C because then it would be pronounced ak, because C followed by nothing still makes the k sound. So in order to make it a s sound and save the sound of the word, hacer, we had to use a Z to spell it. So haz, decir, di, and ir, ve. Okay, so just a few irregulars, and this is to tell someone to do something. If you want to tell them not to do something, we'll learn about that a little bit later in Spanish too, with our usted, ustedes, and negative commands. All right, hope this helps with your homework. Hasta luego.